Imagine standing on a bridge that spans not only a river, but two distinct realms. On one side lies the familiar world, a place where everyday routines, work, relationships, and responsibilities operate according to rules you once held to be absolute. Yet, beneath the surface of this well-trodden path, a quiet dissonance stirs, an inner voice questioning whether everything is as it should be. On the opposite side of the bridge lies an alternate reality, where profound questions about your existence, purpose, and connection to the universe begin to echo. This bridge symbolizes the threshold between the life you've always known and the expansive journey toward a deeper, awakened state of consciousness. In our daily lives, we are often swept along by the routines and expectations that form the backbone of our existence. This familiar world is marked by predictable patterns, a career path, steady relationships, and responsibilities that provide a sense of stability. Yet, despite the comfort these patterns offer, many of us feel an unspoken emptiness, a hint that something is missing. It is as if we have been living on autopilot, accepting the surface-level details of life without ever questioning the deeper truths that lie hidden beneath. On the other side of this metaphorical bridge lies a realm that beckons us to question everything we once took for granted. This is the space of spiritual awakening, a domain where the boundaries of logic and the material world blur into something richer and more mysterious. In this realm, you begin to ask, why am I really here? Or, is there a purpose beyond the mundane? The answers are not handed to you on a silver platter. Instead, they emerge gradually as you learn to listen to your inner voice. The realization that the universe operates on unseen, intangible laws transforms your perception, inviting you to explore the depths of your being. Consider the story of a small fish that lives its entire life in a pond, oblivious to the vastness of the ocean. One day, driven by an inexplicable yearning, it wonders if there might be something more beyond the familiar boundaries of its watery home. When a wise old fish explains that the pond is merely a microcosm of a much larger ocean, the young fish is startled by the realization that its entire life has been confined to a limited perspective. This allegory mirrors the awakening process. The moment you recognize that the world you have known is only a fraction of the larger reality, you begin to see that your existence is part of an immense, interconnected cosmos. Similarly, imagine a caterpillar whose entire life is spent crawling on leaves, content in its limited existence. Then, one day, an inner calling pushes it to retreat into a cocoon, a painful, transformative process during which the caterpillar seemingly disappears. Yet, it is not an end but a metamorphosis. Emerging as a vibrant butterfly, it is now capable of soaring through the skies, experiencing the freedom that once seemed impossible. This transformation, though accompanied by struggle and discomfort, is the essence of spiritual awakening. It is the process of shedding old limitations to reveal the beautiful, true self that has always been hidden within. The journey towards spiritual awakening is not merely a mystical notion. It is deeply intertwined with the insights of psychology and philosophy. Renowned thinkers like Carl Jung have long posited that the unconscious mind holds powerful truths. Jung famously stated that until you make the unconscious conscious, life will be guided by forces beyond your understanding. This idea resonates with the awakening process. By confronting and integrating the hidden parts of our psyche, we can unlock our full potential and steer our destiny with newfound purpose. Similarly, the poetic wisdom of Rumi and the allegorical insights of Plato have long encouraged individuals to question the status quo. Plato's allegory of the cave, in which prisoners mistake shadows for reality, reminds us that our everyday perceptions are often mere illusions. Rumi's call to let go of what no longer serves you urges us to shed outdated beliefs and embrace the freedom of a more authentic existence. These timeless teachings converge to form a powerful framework for understanding how spiritual awakening can transform not only our inner lives, but also the way we interact with the world. In recent years, neuroscience and psychology have begun to provide evidence that aligns with these ancient insights. Studies have shown that profound shifts in consciousness can alter brain function-enhancing regions associated with intuition, creativity, and emotional regulation. In other words, the journey of awakening is not solely a metaphysical experience. It is also a physiological process. As you undergo this transformation, your brain rewires itself, becoming more adept at perceiving subtle energies and deeper truths. This biological perspective reinforces the idea that awakening is both an inner revolution and a natural evolution of human consciousness. As you progress along the path of awakening, certain signs become evident. These markers can help you understand that the transformation is underway, even if it sometimes feels disorienting or painful. One of the earliest signs of awakening is a sense of detachment from the life you once knew. The relationships, conversations, and routines that once brought comfort may now feel shallow or irrelevant. This detachment is not a rejection of the past, but a signal that you are ready to evolve. It is the moment when you recognize that clinging to outdated norms only hinders your growth, and that true fulfillment lies in embracing a new, more authentic path. You might begin to notice a heightened sensitivity to the energy around you. Environments, people, and even seemingly random occurrences take on a deeper significance. Numbers like 1111 or recurring sequences may appear as if by chance, but in truth, they are the universe's subtle nudges urging you to pay attention to the interconnectedness of all things. This sensitivity is a hallmark of an awakened consciousness, where the boundaries between the inner and outer worlds blur, allowing for a richer, more intuitive experience of reality. As your perspective shifts, you may find yourself questioning beliefs and traditions that once seemed inviolable. The established norms of society no longer offer the answers you seek. Instead, you begin to pursue your own truth, critically evaluating the ideas that have been handed down to you. This critical inquiry is essential for growth. It clears away the mental clutter, making space for a more genuine understanding of who you are and what you truly value. A profound inner urge to change may suddenly become overwhelming. Perhaps you feel compelled to leave a job that no longer fulfills you, to end a relationship that stifles your spirit, or to move to a new environment that aligns better with your inner truth. This impulse, though it may be accompanied by fear and uncertainty, is a clear sign that you are shedding the old self and preparing to embrace a new way of being. During this transformative process, you may find that you naturally gravitate toward individuals who resonate with your emerging energy. These are the souls who are also on their own journeys of awakening, those who offer genuine connection, support, and shared understanding. While the process of finding these kindred spirits may sometimes feel isolating, rest assured that these connections are the universe's way of reminding you that you are not alone. As I reflect on the journey of spiritual awakening from my own experiences, several insights have emerged that I wish to share with you. In our modern lives, certainty is prized above all, yet the path of awakening is inherently uncertain. I have learned that the beauty of this journey lies in its unpredictability. Every twist, every unexpected challenge is an opportunity to grow. The discomfort of uncertainty should not be feared. Rather, it should be seen as a necessary catalyst for transformation. Embracing the unknown opens up new possibilities that would remain hidden if we clung too tightly to our familiar routines. One of the most liberating aspects of awakening is the courage to ask the hard questions. Who am I beyond my roles and responsibilities? What truly matters to me? These questions may unsettle you at first, but they are the keys that unlock the door to profound self-discovery. I believe that when we take the time to dive deep into our inner worlds, we find that the answers have been there all along, waiting for us to recognize them. It is in this space of inner inquiry that we begin to dismantle the false, identities imposed by society, and reclaim our authentic selves. I have come to view the awakening process as an act of reclaiming one's authenticity, a rebirth that invites you to live in alignment with your true nature. Society often conditions us to perform a specific role, but awakening is about shedding these layers of expectation to reveal the vibrant, creative spirit within. This journey is not about achieving perfection. It is about embracing the full spectrum of your humanity, your strengths, vulnerabilities, and unique gifts. By honoring your inner voice, you allow your creativity to flourish and your life to take on a deeper, more resonant meaning. One of the most challenging yet liberating lessons I have learned is the art of letting go. Clinging to the past, whether it be outdated beliefs, unfulfilling relationships, or familiar but restrictive patterns, only serves to hinder your progress. In my own experience, the act of releasing what no longer serves me has been transformative. Like a sculptor chiseling away excess stone to reveal a hidden masterpiece, letting go creates space for your true self to emerge. This process may be painful at times, but it is ultimately an act of self-love and empowerment. Another profound realization that has emerged from my journey is the awareness of our deep connection with the universe. I have found that every thought, every emotion, and every action reverberates through the fabric of existence. When you awaken to this interconnectedness, you begin to see that you are not isolated from the world. You are an integral part of an intricate cosmic dance. This understanding has shifted my perspective on life, instilling in me a sense of responsibility and wonder that continues to inspire my every step. Mindfulness has become an indispensable companion on this path. In the midst of a chaotic world, taking time to meditate, breathe deeply, and simply be present is a revolutionary act. I have experienced firsthand how moments of quiet reflection can provide clarity and strength, enabling me to navigate the turbulent waters of change with grace. Mindfulness is not a cure-all, but it is a powerful tool that helps you remain anchored as you journey into new realms of awareness. Perhaps one of the most rewarding aspects of my journey has been the discovery of a vibrant community of like-minded souls. Connecting with others who are also on a path of spiritual exploration has enriched my life in countless ways. Sharing experiences, challenges, and triumphs creates a tapestry of mutual support that uplifts everyone involved. I believe that each personal revelation, no matter how small, contributes to a collective awakening, a network of hearts and minds, striving toward a more compassionate and enlightened existence. Finally, I have come to understand that true awakening is not confined to moments of deep insight. It is woven into the fabric of everyday life. It is found in the simple act of choosing kindness over indifference, in the courage to express vulnerability, and in the commitment to live truthfully, even when it means challenging societal norms. This integration of wisdom into daily practice is what transforms spiritual awakening from a transient experience into a lifelong way of being. Drawing on both the timeless wisdom of ancient metaphors and my own personal experiences, I offer a few practical suggestions for those who feel called to embark on this transformative journey. Set aside time each day for reflection. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire? What no longer serves my growth? Journaling your thoughts can help bring clarity and reveal patterns that may be holding you back. This honest self-assessment is the first step in dismantling the barriers between your current state and your potential. Understand that discomfort is an inevitable part of any meaningful change. Instead of resisting it, lean into it. Recognize that every moment of uncertainty is an invitation to learn and evolve. Over time, you'll find that these moments become less intimidating and more like stepping stones on your path to greater self-awareness. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Whether through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or mindful walking in nature, these practices will help you stay grounded and centered amid the flux of change. The more present you are, the more clearly you will perceive the subtle messages that the universe sends your way. Connect with others who are also exploring the path of spiritual awakening. Whether through online communities, local gatherings, or one-on-one conversations, these connections can provide valuable support and insights. Sharing your journey not only reinforces your own progress, but also contributes to a collective sense of purpose and belonging. Make a daily practice of expressing gratitude for both the small and large blessings in your life. Gratitude can shift your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, opening your heart to the transformative power of love and kindness. Coupled with self-compassion, this practice will help you navigate the ups and downs of the awakening process with a resilient spirit. Give yourself permission to explore creative pursuits, whether it's writing, painting, music, or any form of self-expression that resonates with your soul. Creativity is the language of the spirit, and through it, you can articulate your deepest truths and connect with others in profound ways. From my perspective, a truly awakened life is one that boldly transcends the constraints of conventional existence. It is about embracing a life of authenticity, where each day is an opportunity to discover new facets of your inner self and to express the beauty of your individuality. This vision is not about attaining perfection. Rather, it is about continuously evolving and aligning your outer life with your inner truth. An awakened life is imbued with intention. Every action, decision, and thought is guided by a deep sense of purpose. This doesn't mean that challenges and setbacks will vanish, far from it. But it does mean that you approach life with a clear vision, knowing that each experience, whether joyful or painful, is part of a larger tapestry that contributes to your growth. Traditional measures of success, wealth, status, and material possessions often pale in comparison to the richness of an awakened existence. True success lies in the ability to live authentically, to cultivate meaningful relationships, and to contribute positively to the world around you. It is measured by the depth of your inner peace, the clarity of your purpose, and the love you share with others. Once you begin to awaken, the limitations of your previous reality start to dissolve. You discover that the universe is far more expansive than you ever imagined. With this realization comes the freedom to explore new avenues of creativity, spirituality, and personal growth. Every day becomes an adventure, a chance to redefine who you are and to rewrite the narrative of your life. The practical challenge of an awakened life is to integrate profound insights into everyday routines. This integration might look like approaching mundane tasks with mindfulness, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth, and consistently reminding yourself that every moment holds the potential for spiritual revelation. The beauty of this process is that it turns the ordinary into the extraordinary, making life a continuous celebration of existence. The journey of spiritual awakening is a magnificent, unfolding, a continuous evolution that invites you to step beyond the confines of the old and embrace the limitless potential of a new existence. The bridge you once feared to cross is, in fact, the passage to a universe where you are not merely surviving, but truly thriving. In my own journey, I have learned that awakening is not a destination, but an ever-evolving process. It is a call to live life more fully, to trust in the subtle wisdom of the universe, and to dare to be your most authentic self. It is about celebrating both the light and the shadows within you, recognizing that every facet of your being is a vital part of the mosaic that forms your true identity. Lucid Dream Portal is more than just a channel. It is a sanctuary for those who seek to explore the depths of their inner world. Here, we share stories, insights, and practices that empower us to break free from the chains of conformity and to embrace the transformative magic of spiritual awakening. Whether you are just beginning to question the status quo or are already well on your path, know that every step you take is a triumph, every challenge a lesson, and every moment an invitation to grow. As you continue on this journey, I encourage you to remain open to the unexpected, to trust your intuition, and to share your light with others. The process of awakening may sometimes be fraught with uncertainty, but it is also rich with possibility and wonder. Remember, each day is a chance to start anew, to deepen your understanding of who you are, and to reconnect with the infinite energy that flows through every living thing. May this message serve as both a guide and a reminder that you are never alone. The universe is always speaking to you through the whispers of your heart, the synchronicities that appear in your path, and the profound connections you forge with kindred spirits. Embrace the journey with courage and compassion, and let your awakened self shine as a beacon of inspiration for others. In conclusion, the path of spiritual awakening is not about achieving a final state of perfection. It is about embarking on a lifelong journey of self-discovery, transformation, and deep connection with the cosmos. It is about recognizing that the familiar world you once knew was merely a stepping stone, a temporary holding pattern before you stepped into the vast, mysterious universe of your true potential. Trust that every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every surge of insight is a vital part of your evolution. May you find the strength to let go of what no longer serves you, the wisdom to seek out your own truth, and the joy of living a life that is as boundless and brilliant as the stars in the night sky. Let your awakening be the spark that ignites a passion for life, a commitment to authenticity, and a dedication to nurturing both your inner light and the light of those around you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of spiritual awakening, journey where every question leads to a new discovery, and every discovery brings you closer to the radiant core of your being. Welcome to Lucid Dream Portal, where your dreams and your inner truth converge in a celebration of life's endless possibilities. Lucid Dream Portal, where the journey of awakening transforms not only our lives, but also the collective tapestry of human experience. Step forward into the light of a new dawn, and let your spirit soar free into the boundless expanse of the awakened universe.